3, 2, 1, start. June.
Okay, so I'll start off with the introduction. So I'm excited to present the GRX79PT, a groundbreaking vital signs monitor from Anaheim Cooperation in today's fast-paced healthcare world where every second counts. This device is engineered to transform the daily experience of patients and medical staff. The GRX79PT isn't just another monitor. It is a thoughtfully designed solution that addresses long-standing challenges in clinical settings. Built to the highest standards, it combines cutting-edge technology with unmatched reliability, making it one of the most advanced tools available. Let's explore how it redefines vital signs monitoring by first looking at how mobile patient monitors are used today. Next. Current use of mobile patient monitors. Mobile patient monitors are the backbone of modern healthcare, diligently tracking essential vitals like non-invasive blood pressure, NIBP, blood temperature, and oxygen saturation SpO2. These devices create local patient profiles, storing data directly on the system for easy access at the bedside. However, there is a significant hurdle. Nurses must manually transfer this data into hospital systems like Epic. This process is not only time-consuming, but also opens the door to human error, which can compromise accuracy. The operational risk is rated low to medium, but the real issue lies in the lack of integration with central hospital networks. Without seamless connectivity, critical data remains siloed, making it difficult for care teams to collaborate efficiently across departments. This disconnection slows down clinical decisions and can affect patient outcomes. To understand why this matters, let's examine the broader challenges in the vital signs monitoring market that the GRX79PT is poised to address. So challenges and issues in current market. The current market for vital signs monitors faces several persistent obstacles. First, repetitive manual data entry burdens nurses, putting them away from direct patient care. Imagine the frustration of re-entering numbers during a hectic shift. It's inefficient and draining. Second, misplacement and misallocation of devices are all too common. In bustling hospitals, monitors can end up in the wrong ward or get lost entirely, causing delays when time is critical. Third, there's a disconnect between monitoring devices and hospital systems, leaving no centralized hub for patient data. This also means limited real-time visibility, not only of patient vitals, but also of the device's locations. These issues ripple outward, leading to longer wait times for patients awaiting care, disrupted workflows across departments, and heightened stress for frontline staff. Nurses and doctors already face immense pressure searching for equipment or correcting data errors only adds to their workload. These inefficiencies undermine the quality of care and staff morale. The GRX79PT steps in with innovative solutions offering seamless integration, real-time tracking, and intuitive design to alleviate these pain points and empower healthcare teams to work smarter, not harder.
I'm going to talk about the core of our project, our proposed solution. The GRX79PT was designed specifically to solve the problems we see with current mobile vital signs monitors. As mentioned in the previous slides, the hospitals are dealing with a lot of manual data entry, devices getting misplaced, and limited real-time visibility, both in terms of patient vitals and device location. All of that slows things down and adds unnecessary stress for medical staff. Our device fixes those issues by offering real-time syncing with hospital networks such as Epic. That means patient vitals are automatically uploaded and there is no need for manual It also includes location tracking, so staff can quickly find the device when they need it, therefore reducing misplacement around the hospital. On top of that, it has automated alerts and alarms, which notify staff immediately if something in a patient's vitals goes out of range. The main benefits: we eliminate manual data errors, reduce the chances of losing or misplacing equipment, and improve workflow significantly. This helps cut down patient wait times and improves how efficiently our departments operate. Additionally, the device is scalable and cost effective, so it fits into both small clinics and larger hospital networks. Moving on to our next slide, we're breaking down our SWOT analysis. Starting off with our strengths, we're entering a market that's still growing rapidly fast, especially after COVID. Portable monitors are in high demand, and we have a cost advantage compared to other existing models. Our product is also designed to handle a wide range of monitoring functions, which makes it even more versatile. Our weaknesses mainly come down to our company being brand new. We still need to build credibility in the industry, and we have limited resources. So we need to have a solid distributor partnerships to scale effectively and conquer the market. In terms of opportunities, there are many. The population is aging, especially in rural areas where access to healthcare is limited. That increases the need for remote monitoring. COVID really shifted the healthcare industry toward digital and remote solutions, and that trend is not going away. Additionally, governments are offering incentives for remote care technology, and we are in a fantastic position to take advantage of such incentives. However, there are threats too, like tariff volatility and uncertainty in funding. And there's always a risk that larger companies such as GE might move quicker and push similar products faster than us. And since healthcare technology evolves quickly, there's always a chance for us becoming outdated, which means that we have to stay agile and keep on improving our products. Moving on to the next slide, we're taking a look at our financial performance over the year, divided into 4 quarters. Starting off with the revenue, we can see that the majority of our income came from the sale of our patient monitors, especially in the second quarter, where we sold 2,255 units and generated just under $11 million Canadian. This was a major spike compared to our very first quarter, which only brought in about $1 million. That strong second quarter significantly boosted our yearly performance, contributing to a total gross revenue of just under $21 million by the end of the year. However, when we look at expenses, we see a constant figure of 2.8 million per quarter, primarily driven by fixed costs like manufacturing, employee salaries, and marketing. These remain unchanged across all 4 quarters, indicating stable but high operating costs, totaling just under $11 million a year. Looking at the net revenue after taxes, second quarter stands out as the most profitable with over $10 million, followed by the third and the fourth quarter, making our quarter one as the slowest. When we factor in expenses, our quarterly net revenue tells a more complex story. Quarter one and four were both unprofitable. We were burning money. Quarter one shows a loss of $1.6 million, and quarter four, just under $300,000. On the other hand, second quarter was our strongest quarter by far, yielding a positive revenue of $7.5 million, followed by the third quarter with over $1 million in profit. In total, we closed the year with a net annual revenue of $6.7 million after expenses. These financial statistics show our company's strong growth potential. And that is it from my side.
Okay, so in order to ensure that the product that we're developing is one that makes, I think, that makes sense in the context of this market, we needed to take a customer needs analysis and by considering the current market. So, because the last thing that we want is to develop a wasteful or unnecessary product. So, although the developers would like to have would like to have their way when it comes to determining the internal specs of the product, it's like we still need to consider the needs of the greater market. So we did this by interacting with the major stakeholders. So out of these ones, we took a total of 8 focus groups organized to gather the relevant data. These focus groups comprised of physicians, biomedical technicians, and other clinical staff. And that this also included customers that weren't necessarily involved in the medical industry, like patients, which would be the major recipients of this product services. Size of the groups was limited to 6 to 10 people to make the management easier, and we used a series of open-ended questions so that, like by a moderator, so that the data was as impartial as possible. So based on what we gathered, we saw that from the hospital staff, the network integration was um, just generated the highest amount of positive reviews. It was given the highest priority, especially on the ease of use and justifiable improvement categories. According to our surveys, um, the thing that really sets this monitor project apart from the others isn't just that it has standard like bog standard SPO2, NIBP, or any of those other standard functions. What really like because at that like on a basic level, a lot of different patient monitors are more interchangeable with another. And it goes into brand preference. But we wanted to make it so that there was something that really set the product apart. So network integration scored really, really high on the test scores. There was also remote monitoring. This was addressed earlier in the introduction, um, where lost machines that are misplaced in other departments can be tracked down using our RFID. That also goes into location tracking. There is a way to make it more accessible. And then for patients receiving care, the thing that received the highest scores was expedience, because the faster their vitals are collected, and the faster their vitals are collected, the better. They can only just come to one place, have their vitals taken, and then have the entire process done. Um, Comfort was also fairly high on the test scores, citing a need for non-invasive tools, and of course there was product accuracy, so that not only was there vital information taken quickly but also accurately. And then from the biomedical group, we got concerns about maintenance, durability, and multi-language support. Now for the so here we have a series of graphs from the customer needs, and these all express the different categories that I discussed earlier. So from starting from the top center under the customer needs aggregate, we do have I think we do have network integration showing up as 22% under that pie graph. We also have result speed listed as 19, as well as accuracy, and these are both equally weighted. And there was also comfort, durability, and modular options were was those last 3 categories were rated the least. So in terms of the patent review, we wanted to make sure that our product it doesn't infringe on any existing patterns. So for this one, uh, so for this section, we decided to check out 3 different patents. I think three different existing patents, each with different